Alright y'all, time to get back to another project. Deer season's over and I've had this sitting for the past year at a buddy's place. If you remember from a year ago, I bought two jet skis at a Wave Venture with the 1100. That was cut up and put into this build, which all the videos are on this channel. Excuse the wind. But yeah, and now we're going to do a much more simple build with this old Waverunner 3. I believe it's a 1993 model. It's got the 650 single carb 2-cylinder. We're going to start dismantling everything. I'm going to move this generator out of the way and pull the truck up next to the jet ski so it's easier to throw parts in the bed. Haven't started this truck in a few days. It's been cold. Let's see if she fires up. Not that grid heater cycle. There we go. She's smoky. Stuff like this doesn't need any tools, but we're gonna go grab some tools. Dadgum ladybugs. We're gonna go get some tools. Hello, cat. And we're gonna start dismantling all of this. Okay, we've got steering taken apart, reverse controls for the reverse bucket. This jet ski does have reverse. Now, I haven't checked compression on this motor, but it was last checked about 12 years ago at 135 on both cylinders, so 650 single carb down there. We will be rebuilding the carb. This fuel tank is completely full of gas, and this gas is over a year old. Okay, the oil tank is out. We're gonna pull the CDI box. We're gonna look for the cap that goes over the fuse because that keeps a waterproof seal. We need to find that or get a replacement for it. There's two bolts holding the CDI. We're gonna take that off and set it on top of the motor. And then I think we're just gonna cut the hole, take the top half of the hole off and make it easier to pull this tank without spilling it everywhere. Okay, we got one thing that's got the top half attached to the bottom, and that's this piece here. You see that green sealant there? We're gonna try, before I get the saws all out again, we're gonna try and crack that seal with this hammer and screwdriver. Alright, so I had to cut through, but I also forgot to do the choke cable. We gotta pop that out, and I'm going to screw all these back onto that cable so I don't lose them. Get this little set screw and everything. We'll just reattach that so I don't lose anything. Okay, this looks like a 44mm Mikuni carburetor. This is the fuel pump side, which is backwards on the other models. The fuel pump's on the inside and then the diaphragm's on the outside, so it's just flip-flopped. Anyways, this is a 44mm. I'm gonna double check to be sure, but I gotta go online and order a rebuild kit just because that's something you wanna do on any old jet ski motors, rebuild the carbs. Okay, we're taking the bolts out for the fuel tank, and I found the CDI box cap that goes over the fuse hole. It's getting greasy down there. The way we need to take this shroud off right here and undo the bolts for the motor mounts. Just 2 on each mount, 4 mounts, 8 bolts. Those are 12 millimeter. And there's the water line. We got to disconnect the water line, and then the motor should just lift right out. Okay, we've got the water line disconnected. It goes down bottom of the exhaust there. Only one water line going into this motor, and we got all the motor mounts unscrewed, and we're just taking off this little grease fitting. This grease fitting here goes to that bearing right there. It's just bolted right in here. And get this out of the way. Screws back in so we don't lose them. They're long bolts. They actually are part of the bolts that hold the intake together, but we're just going to loosely put them in so we don't lose them. You may have noticed by now, there's no JON boat to put this into yet. I'm going to look at a buddy that's got a 12-foot Alumacraft flat bottom. If I don't like it for some reason, there's quite a few options on Marketplace right now, so I think I'll be able to get one here pretty soon. But my buddy's 12-footer looks like the one that is probably going to work. So fingers crossed, we're going to check that out here in the next couple days. But in the meantime, we're just cleaning this up and getting it ready, so when I do get the JON boat, it'll be a lot less work to start stitching it up. Drained my battery, but we've almost got it cut down, just a rough cut for now. We're probably going to chop a little more off here, and then of course we'll have to trim up the back and figure out how it's going to fit into the boat, but we're not doing that until we get the boat and make some measurements. So this will probably be about it for today. We'll get this motor put inside in the shop so it doesn't get rained on, and clean up our mess here. We'll get back after it as soon as we get this JON boat.